This is a CMO, or Commercial Market Outlook. CMOs for Boeing and Airbus are rolling, and they look out for 20 years, so in this case through 2043. Here is Boeing's forecast by region, and we can see that the growth in air traffic is going to be primarily in the developing world and in the global south, global majority countries. South Asia, Southeast Asia, Africa, China, and South America all will grow at 5% or more per year. By comparison, North America will grow at half the rate of South and Southeast Asia. In other words, Asia, Africa, and South America will need a lot more planes, and Boeing and Airbus can't deliver the planes that they have on order now. As for China, it's considered a much more mature market, but it's still growing fast. 40% of the planes delivered to the Chinese market will be replacement aircraft, with 60% to serve new routes and markets. COMAC already has hundreds of orders, mostly from domestic airlines, and there is more ready demand when COMAC's planes get approved by regulators in neighboring countries. And consider what it means for an airline who is waiting for new planes, especially if it's a newer airline. You can't add routes or passengers, and you're waiting 10 years to get a plane if you order it today. COMAC will be able to supply this market. It will be another instance of either buying from China or doing without. The tariff situation is scrambling up supply chains in complex ways as well, but it's especially bad for Boeing. Anything coming from China has a high tariff, and Boeing buys a lot of components from China to build their planes. That is all getting very expensive. Orders are being canceled even after the planes have been completed and delivered. Airlines are desperate for new planes, but they're walking away anyway because now they just cost too much. Nobody in the industry has any idea what anything is going to cost anymore, and so nobody's doing anything. The entire supply chain for aerospace is being blown up. COMAC doesn't care if they never sell a plane in Europe or North America. Why bother to even try? COMAC will have the China market just by showing up. And for all the markets here that have big growth plans, unless Boeing and Airbus figure out how to build planes a lot faster than they are now, COMAC will sell every single plane they build. These markets will belong to the company that can build planes. It's as simple as that. The company that has the supply chains for planes, the highly trained machinists and technicians who can build them, and the replacement parts for them. The industry capacity to ramp up production to meet the demand from airlines. And Boeing and Airbus can't do those things now.